Hey guys, welcome back to VL Infotech. This is W3 School's Python series. In previous video, we already seen Python string built-in methods. In today's video, we will see built-in methods one by one with example. So let's get started. Open new Chrome, new website and type W3 Schools. Here click on tutorials, click on Python. In previous videos, we already seen all this. Python introduction, syntax, comments, variables, data types, casting strings. In strings, we are seeing string methods. So click on that. In yesterday's video, we have seen these all built-in methods. Now we will see one by one. First, we will see capitalize method. So click on that. Open link in new tab. So capitalize method is used to convert the first character to uppercase. So we will see this example. So Python string capitalize method uppercase the first letter in this sentence. So this capitalize method is used to make uppercase of a first letter of a given sentence. So here txt is a variable and we are assigning a string hello and welcome to my world. This is the string. So here x equal to x is a variable and we are assigning txt dot capitalize. Here capitalize is the method. We are making txt. What is the variable? Txt is the variable. In that we have string. So we are making first letter of that string to capital case like uppercase. So x is a variable we are storing. After changing this value, we are storing that new value to x variable. This original value will remain same. So after converting, we are printing x value. So we will see this example. Now click on try it yourself. See txt is a variable and we are assigning this string and x we are converting and txt dot capitalize and we are printing x. Here we are getting hello. Here h is capital. Here h is small. So by using this capitalize method, we are converting first character of a string to uppercase. This is the use of capitalize method. Now definition and usage. Capitalize method returns a string where the first character is uppercase. So string dot capitalize. This is the syntax we have to use. Parameters values. It does not have any parameters. So in this method we will not have to pass any parameter. So no parameters. But we will see one more example. Txt equal to 36 is my age. Here 36 is a numerical integer. So if we give like a hello, hi, then only we are converting that first character of the string to uppercase. Now in this case, here we are giving integer as the first character. Then we will see what will happen. Here x equal to txt dot capitalize method. Now after converting we are printing x value. So we will see this example practically. Now click on try it yourself. Here capitalize method will not change 36 to uppercase because this is not a string. So we are getting same. 36 is my age. This is the output. This is the capitalized method. I hope everyone understands this capitalized method. It will convert first character of a given string to uppercase. If we give integer as a first character of that string, it will not convert because it is not a string to convert the first character to uppercase. And we will see one more method. Case fold. Click on open link in new tab. This case fold used to convert string into lowercase. So we will see this example with example practically. So case pool method. Here txt is a variable and we are assigning a hello and welcome to my world. Here h is capital. Now x is variable and we are assigning txt.caseFold and we are printing x value. Now click on try it yourself. Now we will see this example practically. Here we are using caseFold. So in this output we are getting h as small lowercase. If we give here h is a uppercase, it is converting into lowercase. Definition and usage. Casepool is a method. It is a built-in method in Python used to return a string where all the characters are lowercase. So this is a syntax string.casefold. Parameters, we are not passing any parameters, so no parameters. So this is the use of casefold built-in method. In this video, we have seen capitalize and casefold. If you have any questions, comment down below. In the next video, we will see center method and count method. And after that, we will see all these methods one by one with examples and we will see that examples practically. That's it for today's video. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I will continue this Python series. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep coding, keep learning. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel and also click on the bell icon so that you will never miss an update.